Connectedness. How do you lead in a time of crisis? You see the bigger picture, you see the wider connections, you see things that other people might miss when they're getting stuck in a moment of crisis. You have this wide zoom lens approach to things that enables you to see what's going on beyond our own situation. Sometimes we can get stuck in the minutiae of planning when we're struggling with crisis, and actually somebody needs to help us step back and see what's going on a much bigger perspective than we are, and help us to see things we might otherwise miss. You can help bring people towards that common good, that greater purpose that is beyond their own situation. You can also help people see how their part connects to something bigger. So they may feel like the bit that they're doing, their contribution, could feel quite lost in the midst of a large crisis or situation, but you can help them see that what they do feeds into something so much bigger and enables something to happen that otherwise wouldn't be able to. Again, with friends and family, help them zoom out and see their worth. Help them see what they bring to a situation and how what they do makes a difference to others and those around them. Your connectedness, it helps you to see things that are more important than just what's happening right now. You can see that bigger purpose, that greater good, that wider goal that we're working towards. And that is so useful when we begin to lose our heads and perspective in a time of crisis. Have you ever read the Starfish story? Go Google it if you haven't, because you are a living, breathing version of that story. What about in a community? Somebody with connectedness sees the importance of community and the role that they play. You connect the dots that other people might not be able to, and can bring about a combined effort that wouldn't otherwise happen. Remember to bring your what if and your strategy building to your connectedness, because you will join dots that others don't notice and see connections that others may not realise are there. What you do need to recognise, though, is that your ability to see this big picture, this wider, greater good, may sometimes be seen as a bit of naivety by others. Make sure you explain your starting point and explain who you are, so nobody thinks of it that way. Explain your perspective and help them see what you are doing, and bring that big lens, bring that wider perspective, and help us see the big picture.